Now, here's the breaking news I was telling you about before the break. 5 people have reportedly been shot and killed in Mariannhill in Durban. Let's take you to senior reporter Dasen Thathiah, who is at the scene. Dasen, what do you know so far?
Maseko, that's correct. Those 5 people are in fact suspects that were shot dead by police just a short while ago. So the scene is still very active. There are lots of role players here, including the investigators that have arrived. But in addition to that, the Independent Police Investigative Directorate will also have to take evidence from the scene, because this is obviously a shooting that's involving suspects. So what we know at this point, and we are still yet to get further details from the SAPS, what we know for now is that the 5 suspects were traveling in a vehicle, which you may be able to see beyond that cordon tape that is a bit further down. They were then confronted by police who had been pursuing them. We're told that these are very dangerous suspects that were being sought. In fact, they were being sought for various murders. Just from a brief conversation that I had with a police officer a short while ago, I counted around 10 murders that they may have been linked to. And the police spokesperson in KwaZulu-Natal was also mentioning to me earlier that at least one of those murders is a political murder, the murder of a member of a political party. There were also other incidents that took place here in this area that we are in Mariannhill. And in addition to all of that, they were also linked to a double murder that took place just this past weekend. So I think that gives you a sense of the profile of the suspects that they were pursuing and how dangerous they were. So the initial reports are that when they were confronted by police, there was that exchange of gunfire. There are no reports now of anyone else being injured, any other police officers, for example, or if there were any other suspects over and above those that were killed by police.
All right, Dasen, let me leave you to investigate and get those interviews with police. But I mean, not so long ago, weren't you covering another shooting between police and suspects?
That's right. In fact, it was just a short while ago that we were talking about a robbery scene where there were 3 suspects that were killed that were killed there. They were shot dead by police just a few minutes after the robbery took place. So I think we are noticing a trend now. One of 2 things is happening. Either suspects are getting increasingly violent, or that police are also actively pursuing those that are involved in these crimes. I just spot the police spokesperson here. He's just walking past. Let me see if he's ready to speak to us for now. Colonel? Let me see if I can get a hold of him. He seems to be walking over to the scene. I think he's probably trying to get a few more details. But as soon as we get a hold of him, Maseko, I'll be able to get an update, and we'll be able to let you know what else has been established in regards to that profile. Let me just see if I can walk a bit closer and get a hold of him. So the scene has been cordoned off. This is not far from a hospital, in fact, just a few hundred meters away from where we're standing now. That's where there's a hospital. I just want to see if I can get the attention of Colonel Netchiunda. Colonel, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I just want to get just an update. We are live at the moment. For now, I know you're still trying to get more information, but I want to talk about the profile of the suspects that were killed here. What do we know about them?
What we know for now is that one of them was the most wanted suspect in a series of violent crimes in the Mariannhill area, from your murders and robberies and hijackings. We are still profiling the other 4, because there are 5 in total, 2 rifles and 2 pistols. So we will know very soon others. They are also suspects, but which cases will be updating you shortly.
Is this part of, are we talking about a gang here? Are these like certain members of a gang? Are there others that are being sought? Or was this the group that you were looking for in relation to those crimes that you were talking about?
It is the group that we're looking for. That's why when you got information that some of your most wanted suspects are here, we acted. And when you shoot at the police, you are inviting a shootout, and that's what happened. Like I'm saying, we'll profile these other 4, because one of them, like I said, is the most wanted. So the other four, they're also wanted on other cases.
Just a quick confirmation before I let you continue there. No police officers injured, and are there any other suspects that are missing?
No police officer was injured, and suspects, the group, they were in one vehicle. Yes, as we continue further investigating, we'll still need more suspects, because there's been a series of crimes happening in the area of late. If this is the only group, then we'll see some reduction. If there is more, we are on their trail as well.
Okay, we'll continue our conversation in a short while. Thank you so much for your time. That's Colonel Robert Neshunda there from the SAPS. As I mentioned earlier, Maseko, this happened just a short while ago. That's why there is so much activity behind us right now. You can see that another cordon is being put up. But we will certainly keep you and our viewers updated.